Hello everybody, welcome to July. I've been thinking an awful lot about the title of a wedding DJ that many of us work under. And it's occurring to me that this doesn't accurately describe what many of us do. What I mean by that is, there are some DJs out there who DJ weddings. That's what they do beyond maybe a garter and bouquet toss and playing music at a wedding reception. They don't do much more than that, and that's okay. There's a market for that. But many of us go well beyond that. We are hosts for dinner and activities. We are floor planners for entertainment purposes. We put together custom timelines. We're kind of like an entertainment event coordinator, not a wedding coordinator. But when it comes to the entertainment portion of the evening, we're putting that together and we're putting it in an order that makes sense. That's on us. The wedding planner doesn't have a lot to do with that all the time. We're also doing ceremonies. We're doing custom sound. We're doing a lot of things. Microphone technician, game show host sometimes, like Scott Favor. That's what he does. He's the game show guy. He's the game master, I guess he calls himself. He's got a title. But when someone's trying to find a wedding DJ, they're not looking for game master. They're not even looking for mobile entertainment specialist. They're looking for wedding DJ. I'll tell you a quick story. I went to the dentist a while back because I had a toothache. They gave me an x-ray and they said, yeah, you need a root canal. So I said, okay, let's do it. And they said, no, we don't do root canals here. I thought that was really unusual. I said, what do you mean? I said, no, I'm going to refer you to someone who does root canals. So they did, and I drove over to this dentist. Dentist gave me a root canal, and when the process was over with, I said, okay, when can we do a cap? And that dentist said, oh, I don't do caps. You see where I'm coming from on this? I mean, I'm a layman. I don't know anything about dentistry. All I know is that if I have a toothache, I need to call a dentist. I don't know what the sub-job titles mean under the title of dentist, because I'm just a consumer. But if we were to come up with some really good descriptive job titles for our additional skill sets beyond DJing for a wedding reception to put under our title as wedding DJ, that might be helpful to the clients. It might be helpful to us as DJs. Maybe somebody calls you and you give them your price. It's well beyond what they wanted to spend, and you talk to them, you try to sell them on what you do, and then they say something to the effect of, well, you know, all we really wanted was someone to come and play music and do garter bouquet toss. Well, okay, that's fine. I know somebody who does that at a price that's more in your budget. So give them a call. On the flip side, maybe somebody calls that DJ who just kind of DJs for weddings and does garter bouquet, and they want ceremony, they want an MC, they want to do the anniversary dance, they want to do the newlywed game, whatever the case might be. And I'm like, you know, I don't do that stuff, but I know a guy who does it. Why don't you give him a call? We could even put little descriptions under our sub-job titles to really clear the air. But what I think would be really cool is if we kind of standardize this, if we all could come up with really good titles that were not universal, because I know everyone's not going to want to do this, but maybe within our community, we could start a trend and we could say, okay, entertainment floor plan specialist, that's a skill set I have. And we all use that same title. Maybe event and activity MC, maybe game show host, I don't know, whatever you want to do. I think this could be great for us and for our clients. What do you think? You think I'm onto something, or do you think I'm just blowing hot air today? Whatever the case, let me know in the comment section, and I do encourage you all to share this video with others if you think I'm onto something. Maybe as a community we can come up with some cool ways to do this. So, I don't know, just a thought for July 1st, 2016. Stay tuned, we'll do more videos probably later on today. Until then, practice and enjoy.